Hey y'all, since we are knee deep into the Fresh Ink Only Challenge, I am here to talk about some books that I've been reading, some new authors that I've been reading, and I am going to give you some updates in the yes, no, maybe format. But before we start, if you're new here, the Fresh Ink Only Challenge is a challenge where we are prioritizing new to us authors for the entire month of November. Yes, that's 30 days. So if there are some authors that you've been putting off and you didn't have the time, now is the time for you to take some time out of your busy schedule and prioritize those authors. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, I'll have the graphics in the comments and in my stories, and I think you should join us. Should be fun. First new to me author that I read is Shae Marie, and I read 2 books from Shae Marie. First book is Loyalty Ain't Enough, and I'm gonna give this one a maybe. It's entertaining, and I love a good lick back story. Like, her boyfriend and her best friend was moving fine, so sis was like, oh, word, that's your op? Let me hop on the op. I absolutely love that aspect of this story. The reason why I gave it a maybe is because it lacked depth and fleshed out scene. Next book I read from Shae Marie is called A YN Got Me in a Chokehold. This is another maybe for me. This girl, you are too old to be moving like this. Like, this young man showed you numerous times that he was on some bullshit, and it's like, what wasn't clicking, Steven? Like, what was going on? Like, why was you not getting it? But I gave this one a maybe because, like I said, entertaining. I feel like if the author had just developed it so much more, this would have been a better book. Next author I read is Nicole Monroe, and I also read 2 books from this author. So the first book I'm gonna talk about is I'm Yours to Be, and I gave this one a no. I don't know what type of demon dick this dude had, but girl, it ain't worth your safety. Not only was you the side chick, but the main chick was getting violent, and I just feel like it was just way too much going on in this book. And then we had formatting issues, POVs that was switching. It was just, the editing was bad. So this one would have to been a no for me. Second book is If You'll Let Me, and this one is a yes. You could tell that the author leveled up her writing in this book, and she actually added a little more depth to the story. And I like the BDSM elements that she had in it. Cute. I like possessive men, so anytime BDSM is involved, I am going to love it. And he was so stepdaddy vibes. Like, all the girls who like the stepdaddy vibes, it was there, and he was 10 toes down for his woman. And I love when a man sees what he wants and goes after it. So this one is definitely a yes for me. I wish she had given a little bit more fleshed out scenes, but I still enjoyed it. Next book is Sky High, and this one is by D.H. Renro. Now, if you have read Creative Differences, this is his brother Angelo from Creative Differences. And I am going to give this one a maybe. The pacing was so fast, and I feel like I didn't really get to feel a connection from the main couple because it moves so fast. And if you're a fan of Accidental Pregnancy, that's also in here. I don't think that really helped the book much for me because, like I said, things move so fast. Like, we knew that they hooked up in Creative Differences, but I feel like it would have helped me more if we actually have gotten some more flashbacks of them from what happened in Creative Differences and then move forward in their story right now. But I just feel like the way that it moves so fast, it really didn't help me believe in the connection of the MCs. So I'm gonna have to give this one a maybe. Last book is With You in Mind by Alex Husp. I'm pronouncing that correct. And I give this one a resounding yes. Absolute yes. I love this. You know, there's a second chance, but this one is more of a second chance at love because both of the MCs, they were burned by love. You know, you had Ray, who fiance really pinned a baby on him. Then you have Morgan, who was a placeholder for a man who decided that, oh, the woman that I really want wants me back, so he just left her. So they were both apprehensive when it came to love, but that connection, that chemistry, they couldn't hide that. And if you're looking for a soft, sweet, unproblematic romance. Of it just felt so healing because you have two people who have the walls up, and then you just get to see the walls just crumble bit by bit. And I like those type of stories, and this was so cute. There was a little bit anxiety concerning a situation in the book, but I felt like the author handled it well. Felt like that was something that Morgan needed so that she can move forward in a relationship with Ray. And I also like that how Ray actually affirmed her, and he came after her, and he was like, you're not gonna run from me again. Yes, I love shit like that. So that's the end of my yes, no, maybe for the new authors that I've read for the Fresh Ink Only Challenge. And if you read any of these books, let me know in the comments what you think about them. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.